Hello and welcome back to the Story of Velkair Part 2. I've just realised how stupid that sounds.
Part 2.
Well, we had
So
part
part
2
4.
for all you know.
Yeah.
Ecopate, I'll say it now.
Die?
Oh, what, this one?
Jeez. I was like, I'm sure John's taken it, but
As
then,
well.
but also, I saw Liam hit the table, so he may have knocked it out. I didn't really
So
care
yeah,
about the
so welcome back. So where we left off, these guys got locked in a room and some wraiths started to attack them. So let's have you guys roll initiative.
I rolled a different to start with.
Shit!
Don't
Fuck!
think I think it's going well in the corner.
Hey.
B.
See,
Right.
cut the red wire.
Did anyone get... Oh, thank you, Die. You rolled to the number I rolled. It's in the total. I rolled the die and then I nice box it right up on the number I was going to put it on. Everyone get above a 20.
Me.
Just you? Oh wait, I think...
Sorry, hang on.
Yeah.
I've got computer issues.
Because I think you are plus 12?
Jesus.
Hang on.
4 plus 4 plus 5. No, 4 decks.
What is happening?
All of the fun things.
No, I'm just hearing clicking.
24.
22.
Yeah.
Balls. Absolute balls.
There we go. Alright, at 24. We have Morthus at 22. 20 to 15.
15.
15.
19.
Okay.
Scrag. I heard 15, 15.
Yeah.
Cool.
Me first.
You're plus 6, yeah. So you're plus 3. Cool, I need you to roll a die.
Ooh, wonderful.
9.
Cool.
So, something's going with us. I assume the things that are trying to eat our faces.
Probably.
Or maybe something else.
Something else is died.
What did you get?
Oh, is it just me?
Tabith, yeah, it's
6.
just you. You got 6.
Yeah!
Wonderful. I think that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. So, up first is you, Orion. One of these shadowy, spectral things have just floated out of the door in front of you and is very much moving towards you aggressively.
Okay. I will go for a... Is he within 5 feet?
He is very much within 5 feet.
And he's definitely aggressive.
He's definitely aggressive.
Alright, I'll go for a little swipe with my claws then, please.
Okie dokie. Definitely your claws. You don't want to use your rapier.
No, I want to go for... is it like an action cost to get my rapier? Like I've been playing a different...
No. So you can draw one weapon for free.
Okay.
So you can draw one weapon for free and make an attack with a weapon. And that's one action.
I mean, are they like... What are they made of? Is it not just going to go sort of straight through them?
They do look to be made of shadow. It might go through them. But then if your rapier goes through them, your claws will also just pass through them. So the rapier does...
I'll go with rapier and less chance of getting my arm stuck in them.
Yes. That's fair.
Also that.
Wonderful. So you need to make an attack roll, which is a D20.
Plus 8.
Yes. Yeah, because next to the rapier there'll be a plus 8 bonus.
So a D20 plus 8.
Yes.
23.
23. That definitely hits the wraith. So now you get to roll damage, which for a rapier is 1d8.
Am I within 5 feet of
plus
the
4.
creature as well?
You are, yes.
So sneak attack.
Yeah, sneak attack as well.
Which is 5?
5d6.
5d6.
So, you get the rapier damage, is 1d8 plus 3 for your dex, and then because you have an ally within 5 feet of the thing you are attacking, you get your sneak attack as well, which is an additional 5d6 damage.
Okay.
Have you got enough D6?
Right. I'll do the 1d8 first. There's 11. And then 17. Is that right?
Yep, rolled 5d6, yeah, 17. So you've got
Yeah.
17 and 11, so a total
No
of
items.
28 points of damage, which is cool. But as it is a creature made of shadow, you do notice you have done damage to it, but the damage is less than you would normally think. So you've only done 14 damage to it because it is resistant to your attack.
Okay.
So that is your action. You have your movement and you have a bonus action if you want to use. So your movement, you can move around the room. As a rogue, with your bonus action, you can do something called a dash, which is where you can move again. A disengage, which is where it lets you move away from stuff without them getting to attack you. And a hide action, which lets you attempt to hide from things, but at the moment there's nothing to hide behind, so that's quite really useless. So if you want to stay next to this, you can. Or if you want to move away, you could use your bonus action to disengage and then just move your 30 feet away from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move away, but just like a bit, so I'm not like nose to nose.
Cool, no worries. So you're going to back up like 10 feet or so.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Bonus action to disengage and back up 10 feet. That's fine. Cool. So that is Orion done. So Morthus.
Okay, I am going to, since there's someone fairly tanky with these two, I'm going to shadow step over to the one that they're fighting,
Yep.
and I'm going to baff it with a stick. Well, a spear.
Bash it with a stick. Cool. Yep. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay, and okay, cool.
I do believe you have advantage on this attack
I
roll.
do, yes.
Because it's your first attack roll after
Shadow
blinking.
step.
Yep.
14 plus 9.
That will hit.
And I'm using both hands for this, so I think it's plus D8.
D8. Yep.
D8. Yep.
And that's a 2 plus 5, so 7.
So 7 points of damage.
And I'm making that a stunning strike.
Wonderful. Your magic weapon.
It's a magic weapon.
It's a magic weapon, course. So there's 7 points of damage for normal damage, and you're trying to stun it. Wonderful. What is your DC?
15.
15.
It's a con save.
Yes, I know it's a con save.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep. Cool. As far as you're aware, it has not taken effect.
Okay, I'm going to hit it again.
Go for it.
24.
That will hit.
And that's 10.
10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. As you smack it up around the face. Bonus action. No, you bonus action blink. That's right.
Yep.
Cool. So we come to Scrag.
Right.
Left.
Yes.
U-turn.
Wait, we're still going through the dungeon?
Yeah, I got trapped outside. I'm trying to find the other way in.
No.
How big is the room?
It's a 25 foot by 25 foot square,
It looks like that.
but it's got 4
It goes,
5
so
foot.
let's see, it goes there and there.
So,
And there's a door there and there's a door there. So you guys are there, everyone else is over here.
would you say it's big enough to fit a giant scorpion in?
Hell yes. Point of interest for you, as it's now your turn. You see.
Oh, with the mask.
Yes. You still hear the really high-pitched screaming that hasn't lessened in any way. It is
Okay.
just there. You don't see shadowy figures. You just see 2 humans who look lost and scared, who are now bleeding because they've just been stabbed and
Well,
hit
only
round
one's
the-
been
Oh,
stabbed.
sorry, one of them's bleeding because they've just been stabbed in the gut and been smacked around the face with the coarse stuff.
Did I see how they appeared?
They opened the door and walked through.
Shit, I can't justifiably turn into a giant scorpion and tear them in half now.
I mean, you might be able to.
Bury that moral compass with your core.
I don't know if the undead feel this sort of compassion, and seeing as you guys have already attacked them,
Mm-hmm.
I transform into a giant scorpion.
Hey!
Wonderful. And as you turn into a giant scorpion, the image dissipates, and you are actually looking at the wraiths now.
Great.
Because the mask comes into your body when you transform to you, and you're technically no longer wearing it.
Wait, does this mean that the ring of jumping I'm not wearing anymore, or does that?
That also goes part of it. Either
So I can't make use of that.
no,
Damn.
you can't be a super jumpy scorpion.
I'll have to cast jump on myself beforehand. Next time.
You can when you transform, you can opt to not take it in with you. If you take a form of something that could feasibly use it, you would be able to use it. If you turn into something like a gorilla, you could put the ring on, but a scorpion lacks the ability to wear a ring.
Yeah, it was going to be kind of a restraint more than a kind of thing. Okay, so anyway, scorpion.
You are a giant scorpion.
And because I'm that kind of druid, that was a bonus action, so I can use my main action to waltz over to.
You're next to one of them.
There's one right next to you.
Then I'll it's.
Does it look like a normal scorpion, or is it undeadified?
It still has a hole in a foot.
Would it not just be every foot down one side?
No, it would be, yeah. Just his right side, every foot has a hole in it.
It's a very holy scorpion.
Yeah.
And all the way, you can see all the way through them all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like the chitin hasn't like fully formed. There are sections that are just missing. Belief that there's just rotten flesh that's just decaying.
Smells wunderbar.
So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're wunderbar.
I also have blind sight now, so I can actually see things.
Yes, you can. Yeah, you no longer need the candle, which is good because your candle also went into you.
So I
Put your stinger in him.
He's drawn his sword though, so it's got light from. Oh, he hasn't done it.
Not yet.
I haven't drawn my weapon yet.
No.
right, so 2 claw attacks and a sting is how I.
That is
do
it.
this one.
Cool. So make your claw attacks.
So that's a 14. It says +4 to hit, so 18.
18 does indeed hit.
Great, and it's a magic damage because I'm
Because
level
you're
6.
yeah.
Or
Yeah, post 6 moon druid.
Yes.
Cool. So roll some damage for this one.
So that's 1d8 +2. 4 damage.
4 damage. Wonderful.
And the target is grappled.
Easy though.
Although it's not, because it is very difficult to hold shadow.
Okay.
So you think you've got it, and then you realise you've just sort of just pinched air. There's nothing to hold.
Oh, well, still pinched it.
Yep.
No, that time I didn't. That's 6.
That definitely misses. Yes.
And the stinger.
Go for it.
Okay, that's also terrible. 10.
Misses.
Mm-hmm.
Your sting goes through where you think the creature is, but you've just stabbed shadow. There's nothing there. You do no damage.
Stabbed your own shadow.
Yep, that's a shame because that
So it can't be in this room because there's no light.
Okay, so I'm done with that.
You are indeed done. Cool.
Be there.
Fevo, you are next. There's a wraith in front of you.
Yeah.
there is.
He-
Yeah, there is. I'm
He's
not
got
wearing a
one.
mask.
Oh, weren't you?
No,
Oh,
he's not
cool.
wearing a mask.
Excellent. Oh, that yes, you're in trouble.
You mean I'm in trouble?
Two guys with you are wearing masks.
I'm gonna.
Well, they've just seen me. So.
Yeah, I'll draw my
He would
rapier.
still stab you.
Yep.
Is my rapier magical damage?
It's technically a magic weapon, so yes.
Okay, I was wondering.
And now it glows.
Woo! The shadow doesn't disappear from the light, right?
No.
Damn.
No.
Right. I'm gonna try and stabify it.
Wonderful.
Was it stunned? It wasn't, was it?
No, it wasn't stunned.
That is a 21.
That will hit.
Doing.
Rogues.
5, 10, 19, 22, 23 plus 4, 27 magical piercing.
Wonderful. 27.
Rickety root for that way.
Cool.
And then I will move away from the creature. Because I've attacked it, it can't opportunity attack.
Swashbuckler.
Oh, that's right. It's a swashbuckler ability. Cool. You didn't need to disengage. That's whatever.
Oh, you're both swashbucklers?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hence the plus 12.
Yeah.
Really are.
Oh, and alert.
And alert.
All right. Yeah. And I will bonus action spit at the shadow
For sure. Shadow has been spat at.
because I can't draw a second weapon.
Nope. Cool. Eric, 'tis your turn. You are watching your undead compatriots beat the ever-living crap out of scared humans. Right, no. Scared dwarves. Sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Awesome.
Give me your money.
We have no morals.
Yeah, I mean, that's sort of the point.
Yes.
Oh, nice pie.
The final one's a drow. Like, you know, and it's humans.
And I wasn't bothered by the mask either.
Does he
Wasn't.
see?
You rolled a 1, sad faces. You swing aggressively for this human who, for some reason, isn't... Sorry, dwarf. You're not swinging for human. You're swinging for a dwarf. You were swinging for humans.
You're swinging for drows, I'm assuming.
But you sort of... It's really weird. You're sure that your sword hit them, but it sort of just went through them. It was really strange. That's your first attack.
Yeah, I think.
Like 4.
Yeah, I just need to check
Another
how many
nine.
I actually have.
3 to 11, isn't it? No.
3's... yeah, I think
2
2...
attacks per action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 to 11.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
one off a
gonna
crit.
hit, I think.
One off a crit.
That's an 18 plus,
That will hit. Yes, don't do it there. That's fine.
which are D8 plus 4. That's so light. With plastic die, I'm using stone ones. 2 plus 4, 6.
Magical or non-magical? weapon?
Non-magical.
So 3. Wonderful.
I did something.
You did. And now
They can do
it's
something.
their turn.
Yay.
Well, I'm
Which
not in
means
its
they
reach.
roll below a 9.
Hmm?
Which means they roll below a 9.
Low 9?
When you rolled against him.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Right. Well, the one that you were attacking, it's not going to go for the scorpion.
Fair.
It's going to go for you.
A sobbing
Fair.
human goes.
Dwarf. Sobbing dwarf.
Dwarf.
For him. Or sobbing human in your case. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a sobbing scorpion now.
It's sort of...
No,
It's
you
sort
see
of
it as a
Sorry.
oh, you see it as a wraith now, yeah. So it's sort of they're sobbing, terrified, and they reach their hand out towards you, and then you feel where they touch you, your body goes cold.
Bad touch.
That's a 23 to hit.
The head fell in. The head gave way.
It's the little puppet.
We've lost a pumpkin.
Did it knock out the candle as well?
Yeah.
Pumpkin
Yeah.
issues with FURN.
Yeah.
Well, that's a new one.
Cool. So 23 to hit.
Might hit.
Only just.
Yeah. Cool.
That's a lot of dice. I'm glad I'm not next to him.
I'm next to him, but I'm
Thanks,
so glad.
friend.
There's 24 points of necrotic damage,
I did less damage than.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw because as it's chill, although you don't have much in the way of life force, you do have some life force.
Oh God.
Plus 9? Or
Oh, that's not a good number. That's a bad number.
Yeah.
Plus 8.
Plus 8, so 10.
10. Cool.
Oh, was it disadvantage?
No. I was like, I don't want to fail that.
Oh, you used Indomitable.
Oh,
I
unfortunately.
rolled a 4.
Unfortunately.
And then rolled a 2.
And then rolled a 2. Well, if it makes you feel better, neither would have passed.
Yes.
So your maximum hit points are reduced by 24 as well.
Oof. F.
Then the other one only has one target.
Can you put me down, please?
They buggered off.
Oh, okay.
You jumped in and went, I'm here to help, and they went, okay, bye.
Yeah.
So its
Nine,
cold
79.
hand reaches towards you, and you feel its hand. It just passes through
it
your
automatically
chest.
hit?
No, it's rolling to hit. It still passes through. It's just whether it actually connects.
Okay.
That is a 16.
Nope.
Cool. You are able to protect yourself with your kitty connection, so it doesn't drain your life force as its hand passes
Because
through.
I actually control my life force.
Yeah. Cool. Tabith.
Hello.
Especially.
Right, out of everything, what's within 15 feet of me?
Everything.
Literally everything.
Everything was in 15 feet of you.
Okay.
Fireball on yourself.
No, burning hands was what I was looking at. But I don't want to catch everyone else.
It's in a cone. If you go for the one that is over by the stone door, you could get that where you're just hitting Morthus. If you go the other way to the one where Eric and Scrag are, you're going to hit both of them and the Wraith.
Yeah, so let's go.
Or Drow in your case, but you're a Drow you didn't care to begin with.
Well, also, they look like helpless, peasants, but they've taken a beating so far, and they're not dead yet. So I think I can surmise, probably not peasants.
Yeah.
Ugh, peasants.
Also, peasants, go away. Right, plan B, on the one closest to me, I'm going to cast Gust on it to try and push it away from me.
Okay.
Strength saving throw. What the fuck is my DC again?
8 plus proficiency is 12 plus your
Charisma,
which
is plus 4.
so 16.
There you go. Let's
Cool.
write that one down.
That's a strength save.
It passed, didn't it?
Haven't rolled yet.
Oh.
There we go. It got a 10.
Woo!
Because it's not very strong.
It is shadow.
Yes.
Go away!
Okay, what does the gust spell fully do?
Succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 5 feet away from you.
So opportunity attacks.
No, because it didn't use its movement to move away.
Okay.
So it has to use its movement action, bonus action, or reaction.
Yeah, it doesn't do any damage, I just move it
You
away
just
from me.
shunt it away. Okay,
Yeah, and
that's
then
cool.
I'm going to sort of back up into a corner of the room where they're as far away from me as possible.
Wonderful.
Basically.
So what you do is you shove it backwards, and it just gets shunted into a wall.
Cool.
So that's where it is, because it is made of shadow. It just goes into the wall.
Yes! Go away!
Cool.
And that's there one.
Yep.
Right?
So that one can no longer be seen. It's now in a wall. Cool. So that or stab it.
That hey, don't care, it means I can run away.
So we come back to the top. Orion, it is your turn again.
Okey dokey. I will go for another rapier attack on the one closest. Is that the one I attacked first?
That is the one you attacked the first time round. So you step back in to engage it and stab it. It's also the only one you can currently see. So yes, make an attack roll.
Yeah. Uh, 23.
That will hit.
Yeah, they get advantage.
They still get sneak attack because you're within 5 feet. So it's a D8 plus 5, D6 plus 3.
Swashbucklers get it anyway.
That's true. They do.
It
As
doesn't
long as
matter.
they don't have disadvantage. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Go against Watchful.
1d8 plus 3 is 8, and then 5d6, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Is 10,
Good.
so 18.
18 damage, which is reduced to 9, which
Yeah.
doesn't quite kill it.
Ow!
You are just ever so slightly off. And then you're going to back up again?
Or,
Or-
yeah, I'll just
or-
sort of like,
The other thing you could do if you wanted to, because you still have a bonus action, you could draw one of your daggers and make a bonus action attack with it.
ooh, yeah, I'll do that.
Cool. So you get the same attack bonus, so it's a d20 plus 8.
Uh, 15.
15 will hit. Because this is a bonus action attack, the damage is slightly less, so it's just a d4, you don't get the modifiers to it. So just 1d4 damage.
Just 1d4.
Yep.
2.
2, half to 1, which is the number you needed to kill it. So you stab it with the rapier, and it's not quite dead, so you finish it up with your dagger to the middle of its chest, and you watch as this shadow just sort of twists and convolts around the point where the dagger is shrinking before it just out. explodes out, and it is gone. Those of you wearing demon masks, you physically feel yourself being covered in blood as the body just explodes.
I don't then.
You don't, because you currently don't have are not wearing a mask.
Can they see blood on themselves or just feel?
They can see it, they can feel it, they can taste it, they can smell it.
They can taste with the masks.
Oh.
There's a hole in the mouth.
Yeah. It is unpleasant. Okay, Morphus.
I am going to teleport and hit the other one.
It's in a wall.
The other one is in a wall.
Inside the wall.
I gusted it into a wall.
Oh.
It's in a wall. You currently cannot see it, you cannot interact with it,
It's
you can't
ghosts,
hit
bruh.
it. Yep, it just went poof, back into the wall.
I'm gonna.
Stand there and just.
I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna stand where I am and not do anything.
You're not going to do anything at all?
Well,
Stand by the wall and then wait for it to reappear, and you can just bonk it as soon as it turns up.
I really don't want to get hit by it, but yes, I would actually go
Cool.
generally in the direction.
Wonderful. So you're going to go there and you're going to hold an
I
action.
would teleport.
That's
It is
cool.
my next attack. It doesn't say it has
On
to-
your next turn. On your turn.
Is it?
It does say on your turn.
Aw,
Unfortunately.
yeah, I was hoping.
Yeah. No, it's your next attack on your turn. Cool.
Before the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Mm.
So if you're ready to punch, or hit, whatever you're doing, that's fine. On next, Scrag. There was a thing next to you, and now it is gone.
Being a thing with 1 intelligence.
You are a druid. You keep your intelligence. You
So
keep
I,
your
do
mental
keep, I
stats.
was going to
Yes,
check that, yeah.
because of wild shape rather than polymorph. If you'd polymorphed, yes, you'd be an intelligence 1 creature.
What are the doors made of?
Ooh.
One was wood, the one we came through.
Well, excluding that one then.
There was another wooden one.
There was another wooden one, and I don't know what the last one was. I think it was stone.
Wooden, stone, wooden.
Then let's run over to the wooden one and batter the thing down.
Okay, which wooden one? The one you came in?
The
or
other one.
The other one. Wonderful. You want to batter that one down. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
As Scorpion.
As a scorpion.
The right dice would help.
That's a good roll, and athletics, so it'd be strength, so it's
Yeah.
+2.
Yep.
So 20.
You smash the door down.
Great.
Just completely smashed down.
I have no idea if there was any traps on that door, but
No, you don't. Unfortunately,
It no
there
longer
were
matters.
not.
Oh.
However, what does happen is out of the wall is an explosion of shadow. And you two get covered in more blood.
Yay.
Oh, what kind of fucking trap's that supposed to be?
And then there's a thunk sound as the 2 locks unlock.
wonderful. I did the right thing.
Oh, what, my brain? Okay.
So how much movement was it to go up to the door?
Well, at this point you're out of combat because the other rave just went.
Cool.
Oh, wonderful.
Right, so what's in this new room?
It was the room of comfort.
That's the room you just come from. It's just the other door into that room.
So you have a confused looking scorpion going,
Okay, what does a confused scorpion look like?
It's
standing on
its tail is raised above it, kind of ready to sting
I'm
something,
saying it's got its tail like.
and then it kind of it twists as it moves
Its tail
around.
is sideways.
It's scratching its kite in.
It's got a claw out like this. With its tail twisted sideways like.
So we've got the stone door that leads to not the room that we've already been to.
Yes.
And that was checked for traps?
Yes, because that's the one that had the ice trap in. You just never had an opportunity to
Unlock it.
unlock it,
Right.
disable the trap,
So yeah,
because everyone else followed in and the fight got triggered.
Now,
Back in the
Orion, I don't know about you, but we've been disabling all the traps here. Why don't we let one of these guys have a go?
I can do the rest.
You just pushed me at the door.
Is the door locked?
I very carefully lift up a claw to the door handle.
I put a thieves tool in your
Very, very carefully try the door handle.
So all you're seeing is the door is locked.
Yes, I'm seeing the door is locked.
You're seeing the door is locked, so you're opening the door to see
With
if the
my
door is
massive
locked.
claws.
Wonderful. So it's not locked because you just heard the lock unlock. You trigger the trap because no one disabled the trap.
No one disabled the...
What? We're just talking about the trap.
No,
Oh, whatever. I think you'll live.
Yeah, it's fine.
that'll be fine. It doesn't matter.
You get turned to ice.
What's the AC? What's the AC of a
So-
fucking
A bolt of ice flies out the door at you.
15.
It's a 22 to hit you.
bitch?
So, oh right, it's just an instant 22. You don't need to roll.
No, that's 2 hit.
Oh, it's 15 is my armor class. So,
So
yes,
beats
hits.
it.
Solidly hits you.
I can take it.
You're going to take 24 points of cold damage.
Does he get another hole in his foot?
I'm
It's
still.
hole in his claw.
I'm
Left
still
hand, come
scorpion.
on.
No, because he's not in his human form. If he'd been in his human form, I'd have given a permanent hole.
I'm like 6'6".
Sorry.
I think a cat just
Was
gets to
there a
say
cat?
hello.
Oh, right.
Cat just appeared.
Parsnips arrived. Yeah.
Parsnips arrived to play.
What is human doing?
Go and say hey.
Oh, look.
Kitty!
I
There's
said
a cat.
kitty. Outside.
There's a cat.
How do you do
Now
roll
everything
the
to stay off screen.
derail D&D game? Add cat.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
acceptable derailment.
so you swing open the door.
Good job on
you see-
disabling the trap there.
Well disabled.
It is disabled.
Well disabled. No one else is going to get hit by it.
In a fashion.
You see a very short corridor leading to a flight of stairs heading down. These stairs are also moist and covered in damp. But there's actually rather than just being wet, there's actually puddles on these stairs.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and poke every step again.
Okay, you poke every step. Everyone going down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did the mage hand trigger anything?
As you go down, the mage hand doesn't
Okay,
trigger anything.
cool.
As you start walking, you once again start hearing the chittering and laughing of skulls. But you hear it echoing from in front of you.
So if we come back to the beginning again.
I don't.
Well,
think
surely we'd be
so.
going up, right?
You go down, and at the bottom you find a very similar corridor to the first one you entered, lined with skulls in alcoves.
Are you sure?
With
No.
a
Other one didn't have puddles.
tunnel at the other side. This one, when you get to the bottom, it's not just a puddle. You are wading through foot deep water,
Ugh.
and it is unpleasant water. You're talking
Stagnant.
stagnant,
Yeah.
dank water.
I wait the steps before the
Now, would
water
this be
to
a
see where
time
they
to
go.
cast off?
I stay waiting. I stay waiting on the steps to see what happens.
Okay. You do notice that some of the skulls are actually below the water, but you can still hear them laughing.
Is there bubbles coming up from them?
There is not bubbles coming up.
No, unfortunate.
Are these three seeing the same stuff?
I'm not seeing
Are
anything.
these two seeing the
He's
same
still-
stuff?
You're struggling to get down the stairs.
Yes.
There's the big scorpion that's kind of
No. Lower your tail down.
It's just dragging across the entire.
I also imagine the scorpion's kind of don't go through my foot. Don't go through my foot.
Well, no, I put that foot first because there's a hole in it already.
What? A second spike goes through it.
Yeah.
and there's no foot.
Just next to it, yeah.
Don't bugger.
No, they still see the skulls. They can hear the laughing, but can also still just hear the tortured screams of people being tortured.
It's a mask of tinnitus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. Mask of tinnitus.
Wait,
A whole other level.
what?
Oh,
What
God.
tinnitus do you have?
One
It's
induced
high-pitched
by Mars.
scream.
You hear torture.
So, is anyone stepping into the water?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
Splash.
Cool.
No.
You'll splash into the water. The skull laughing gets louder, and they turn to follow you as you walk. The further along through the water you get, the higher up it rises on your body.
How tall is a giant scorpion?
Not very tall.
Didn't they
This
swap-
tall.
Giant scorpions cannot swim.
Giant red scorpion fallout. That's what I was imagining.
Yeah, the problem is it's not long before my head could be on
Yeah,
the
that was
water.
what.
So we're swimming now. We're doing backstroke.
I mean, you as you keep walking forward, there are just more and more skulls, and I mean, it very quickly comes up above the scorpion head height. What are you doing?
I'm treading water.
Okay.
Can
Well,
I pick up?
at that point, it's already up to like your guys' waist.
Can I pick up the scorpion's head?
It's a giant scorpion. He's bigger than you.
Yes.
I just want to
Scorpion
lean it.
wheelbarrow.
I just want to lean it on my back and walk,
But if it's on your...
just so the head's out of the water. All he needs to do is move the back legs.
Here's a question, bit of science. What with us being undead and all, do we breathe? Do we need to breathe?
You don't breathe.
So I could just stick my head underwater and be totally fine. Yeah.
This is what I was wondering, because do I need to be above
Idiots.
the water?
You're undead.
I just kind of...
Pirates of the Caribbean, the ship under the boat.
So what you guys are seeing is a scorpion tail poking out the water, leading to my
Periscope.
Yeah.
Oh, I've only used to go candle, but just hang the candle from the tail.
Yeah, you guys don't breathe, so you just can just walk along the water.
which is a bit slower.
Yeah. So you do so. The laughing remains. It doesn't get muffled by being underneath water. And then the you walk out of the tunnel into a very, very large cavern. It is a cavern.
Still submerged.
Still submerged, but you can tell there is a island in the middle of the cavern. The cavern is about half filled with water. You are at the bottom of said cavern. None of you can quite see the top, but the water the surface of the water is about 50 feet above your head.
We can swim, can't we?
Yeah, you can swim. You just swim slowly, really slowly.
Can I
This is one metal
swim?
hurricane tank.
I mean, by the rules, yes.
Use your tail as a propeller.
Yeah.
I question the logistics of a giant scorpion floating, even an undead
Just
one.
walk along the bottom and walk up to the island.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
gonna swim up to the top.
You swim
Yeah,
up to
I'm
the top.
swimming.
I'm just
Wonderful.
walking to the island underneath the water.
Cool, and then just
Couldn't care less.
cool.
Surface when I surface.
On the island, you see a multitude of things.
I'm going to follow them up to the surface.
Cool. There is just piles upon piles of like gold, platinum, copper, silver, various different treasures. There's some weird stuff in there. There's things like over in one corner you can see like an ooze in a jar. And the ooze is just sort of sliming around inside the jar. There's things like a kraken tentacle, a mummified kraken tentacle just sort of sitting on the island.
Look, he's got a hole in it.
It must be like wrapping round the whole island like 3 times over, surely.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. It's just, yeah.
Jesus!
Basically, you're looking at an island that is just covered in weird things. There's just a mix of random
Whoever
items.
lives here is a hoarder.
Yes.
Hardcore.
And you get a sense, you are, it's very easy to work out who lives here. Because they are sort of...
There.
Yeah, they are there. I would say sitting, but they're probably not sitting. It would be hard for them to sit, as they look like that.
It's an octopus of doom.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I can't even put that into words. That's
It's an octopus with a beak.
Well, I mean,
It's just-
obviously
yeah,
they do
there's
have
birds.
those, but
Octobeak.
Birdcopus.
the face is like on the front of it as opposed to it in inside
It's a
it.
centaur with a squid's body, rather. It's a beautiful eye.
And then just for the viewers.
Camera.
There we go.
Sort of see that, I guess.
In theory.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's a squid, but with the face on the front, and with extra spiky lips.
And
Cool.
A triangle sticking out of it somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, it's a large creature, and you. Oh, sorry, no, it's actually only medium, but it looks like it's got stuff like hoarded on its back, sort of like a hermit crab, but it's a horde of stuff.
So it's not a loot goblin, it's a loot octopus.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a
Is this thing the
nautically
island?
packed Brahmin.
Is this thing the island?
Yes.
This thing is not the
medium
island
size.
because it
Okay.
starts moving towards you.
Okay, cool.
Are we going to get taken over again by someone else?
Buckaroo.
And then you all hear in your head as it
Zombie.
starts talking to
Yes.
you.
Hello, Sam. I looked around for Sam.
You
You
hear
looked around the table for
Look
Sam.
east. Very
voice
east.
go, you've made it. It's talking in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You can talk back to it in your head. It will still understand you.
Oh, right.
I can't remember where we came anymore.
Enigma Arc. Can we have one, please?
Oh shit, yes.
That's what you've come for. I spoke to Velkair. Yes.
Oh.
And what, you're just going to give it to us?
No, it's a trade.
Oh.
Right.
Are we the trade?
Wow. He said you would give something.
I'll give in.
No.
He's got a hole in his foot.
I don't want that.
I point my pincer towards him.
I point towards the other cat. Okay, what was it?
Oh, rude.
Oh, your fur's all soaked and... Oh, no.
I know, I'm not looking so great right now.
Yeah,
I'm so
No.
grimy and... Oh.
That's right, you get to
It's
record
just
the best
wet
thing
cats
a
at the
cat enjoys, which is being towelled off.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
Did you enjoy?
What, walking through endless fucking rooms? Yes.
There was more,
Well,
Yeah, there would have been. We could have gone right instead of through that door at the
but we
beginning.
changed it.
So what do you want? Who do you want? Do you want him?
I'll take one of you for the ark.
Show him.
Yeah,
No thinking.
that's 2 people.
I'll vote him and all.
Alright, there we go. That's the majority, right? 1, 2, 3. Not very good at counting.
Raise your pincer if you think each should be the sacrifice.
I move my
I think you can
pincer.
talk. I think you can talk because it's in his head.
I move my pincer towards him, and I pick him up, and I try to put him
Yeah.
on top of me.
Alright.
How far away is this creature from us?
It's not that far. You can get to it.
At that point, so it was like more than 10 feet or so.
It's been moved towards you, but it's about 15 feet away, I think.
So that's...
Okay, so I'll charge forwards.
I will
And
teleport. I will drop back to where I was after he charges forward.
good. I have no intention of using you. I wanted to use my charger feet.
Scorpion Charger.
So
Great.
so you are. Hang on. What's the charge of feet do?
You use your action to dash, and as a bonus action you can attack and get an extra +5 to damage.
No, I just thought I had to run 10 feet forwards and then do an attack action, and as a bonus action I could have another attack.
No, you have to use your action to dash, I believe.
If you move at least 10 feet in a line immediately before taking... No, if you use your action to dash, you can use
Oh,
a bonus... When you use your action to dash, you can use a bonus action to
Yeah.
make one melee weapon attack or to shove a creature. If you move at least 10 feet in a straight line immediately before taking this bonus action, you can either gain +5 bonus to the attack damages roll, if you choose to make a melee attack and hit, or push the target up 10 feet away from you if you choose to shove and you succeed.
Oh right, I probably wanted the +5. If I did that, could I then just do the stinger straight away?
Yeah, because you can make one attack, so yeah.
Are you attacking the thing or him?
The thing. I wanted to use him
Oh,
as
right.
like a...
I was on there long enough to
Distraction.
count towards the charger. No, it's gone.
Okay, so you charge through and you attempt to stab it with your stinger. Go ahead and make an attack
Oh
roll.
my god.
That's an 18.
Is that before bonuses?
Rolled a 14 and then
Okay,
plus.
18 hits.
Okay, cool.
So you get a +5 to damage.
So it's 1d10.
Yep. Oh, actually, no. So it would hit, except it doesn't because you suddenly hit a magical force
Fuck.
as it throws up a barrier in front of you.
I
shit.
have Mage Slayer. Can I not do something with this?
You can use your reaction to make an attack against it. Yeah.
Great.
So you can make. You can still make a stinger attack again. You
So
make another stinger attack
I
now.
have to do another attack.
Yeah. But this one doesn't get the bonus.
Whatever. This one's going to miss.
Probably.
Yes, it does.
It's for 13.
Yes, that misses.
What is he fucking doing?
So are we killing it? What happens if we don't give over him?
What if he just
So
This point, he
you all hear in your head, this one's the volunteer. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I was going to tell him
With
to have
my
a scorpion.
stats or the scorpion
With
stats?
your stats, because you get to keep your stats.
Good.
You keep mental
Well, you can
stats.
keep your mental stats, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you have a very charismatic scorpion then?
Yeah, but you can't talk.
Good luck trying to do
Sometimes
You
you
can
don't
be
need to.
charismatic without talking.
It's true.
Just walks in with like a top hat,
Right,
monocle.
so
He's just got that swagger going on as he walks through the door.
right, you said wisdom save, yes?
Yeah, wisdom save.
Great, so that's an 18 plus 8.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Okay, cool. You are not charmed by it.
Yes.
And it...
I mean, you could have the scorpion druid thing if you want, if that's what you write. Yeah, how much for that jar of ooze?
It's not for trade.
Oh.
Or for sale.
I want that. Oh well.
Was our instructions to collect? What were exact instructions?
You
for
were told to
retrieve
get to the Enigma Ark. That is all you were told to do.
We had to get to it.
Can we
you, had
see
to
the?
you had to get it back for Velkair.
Can we
Do we
see
know
the
what it
item?
is?
Ah, yes, the Enigma Ark. And he points down to what originally looked like just a black rock. It's just this misshapen black rock like this. Enigma Ark.
Can I check it?
No, 'cause
Make
you're
sure it's the
going
right
off
thing. How can
You
I
don't
run?
know.
It's bloody water.
You don't know what it is.
It's an enigma up.
Yeah, but you don't know what you're looking for.
It's an enigma, isn't it? No one knows what it is.
I know what it is because it is mine.
Ugh. What happens if we don't trade?
You don't get item.
What is it anyway?
An Enigma Ark.
Oh my god.
We've just had that conversation.
What does an enigma rock do?
It's an enigma.
Doesn't matter. It's mine.
Oh, for God's
I thought it was
sake.
going to become Velkair.
This could take a
Does
while.
this look like someone we can take on?
Make an insight check.
It's smaller than me. I'm a large creature. It's
Also
a
going to
medium
consider
one.
this.
Yeah, it
I-
doesn't necessarily mean it's.
I'm
2.
2.
Yes. It does look like something I
mean,
can take on.
13.
13. This
24.
This is a creature that, after having just been charged and attacked twice by one dude, all it did is attempt to charm him. You get the sense that this creature doesn't care about who or what you are. As far as it is concerned, you as a group are a non-entity to it.
So, what
It
do you
is
want for the Enigma boxy coal?
Well, one of you, I think, is the thing. Unless you have something else interesting.
I've got 30 gold pieces.
I have a
You-
ring.
They're not gold. It's clay.
I'll throw it in the water.
I've got a ring.
How's the hat looking then?
The hat is
No,
fine because it didn't keep going through the same door.
I didn't keep going for the same door.
It's a,
The door where you got the gold through, you went in and out multiple times.
I went in and out once. I should have copper.
No, you went in and out with a copper to check it.
Yeah, so I went out,
With the bag
which
of
is silver,
gold.
and went back in, so which is copper.
But you also
It doesn't matter anyway.
Well, yeah, but you also went out because you checked the room and then went back in.
Oh, it was that door. So
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was another door.
No, yeah, the door between the two things.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Has
Well-
anyone got anything worth anything?
Not really.
For
Haven't you got magical armour?
it comes off quickly.
I can strip down pretty quick. Yep.
I don't need to see that.
It's not interesting.
I've
No.
got some clockwork amulets with Mechanicus magic in them.
Yeah. I can go to Mechanicus.
I have this lovely magical candle that helps you see the future. I get out a candle.
I have one.
Fuck.
You twat. Let's try, but you twat.
So one of
I have
you-
this for a faraway land.
It's
It's a bent piece of metal that looks like you could like.
That's a crowbar.
Yeah. There's not enough one like it.
It's a crowbar.
Fuck. I'm out of ideas, guys.
Boss.
You hear another voice inside your heads. I said, collect the item. I do not care for the method. All I want is the item. It is useful. You are expendable. Make your decision.
We all hear that.
Yeah, you all hear it.
So you, what? What happens if we go with you?
You are mine.
And to do what with?
What I want.
That's descriptive.
He's got the most holes.
You are. You are to be collected. You will be a collected item. You will be of interest.
Mm.
I kind of scurry over and gesture towards the jar and with the ooze in it, and then I gesture towards myself. And I think to him, will we be put in jars?
Oh no. No, you will help maintain.
Oh.
Maintain? What do you mean by maintain?
Will help look after things. Things need cleaning, they need organising. I need to be sure that nothing's gone missing. Well, I always know when something's gone. So you would also help in hunt down those who steal from me so we can destroy them.
You won't want us working for you then. Me and Orion.
I quietly empty the stuff out of my bag.
I return the tapestry.
You return the tapestry.
I was planning to make a nice cloak out of it to scare the living daylights out of
But
it.
you haven't stolen it yet.
Yes,
so
I'm
I
giving
won't
that back to
destroy
you. I do give it back to him. And I leave the gold there as well.
Okay,
I turn my back to him for a minute. I can't get the mask off.
Yep, no, you can't.
So what happens if they leave with these?
Oh, they won't leave with those.
Well,
Is that you'll take the masks back, or the...
The mask will come off before they leave.
With their face?
I don't know.
I make a snap.
I quite like my face.
You could just stay.
Well volunteered.
I think the same, and I actually kind of sidle up to him, turn around, and
The giant scorpion waves goodbye.
Oh, that's very magnanimous of you.
You are a volunteer. Wonderful. Catch. It's really fucking heavy. Like, yeah. Like, it's a stone like this sort of big.
So it's deceptively heavy.
Yeah, like,
Incredibly dense.
yeah, super dense and weirdly soft. Like, you can't change the shape, but it feels like putty.
I was gonna say, is it like an apple that's slightly gone
Yeah,
off?
yeah, slightly like gone off. Yeah.
Grimmage.
You know what?
I lick it.
I was expecting...
Make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at those.
Oh,
I'm good at those.
with your minus.
You could have
4.
had it as a pumpkin.
I could have had, but it's whatever. 4.
Oh jeez, what the fuck have you
It's
just
gonna
done?
kill you.
he's going to get the D400.
I licked the thing.
He did lick a thing.
You did lick it. It's not yours though. You
It's the
realise
best
that?
way to test it. You lick it.
It's not yours though. You realise that, right?
Yeah.
Licking this thing does not make it yours.
It's not a cat.
You take 42 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, down.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well then, I'll be having that.
He licks it and just goes unconscious.
Who can pick
What's
him
your
up?
max hit HP?
39.
And you had how much left?
39.
Oh, right, you were right, right, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't take any damage.
I wander over and give him a poke, and then I can't cast Forward spells yet, can I?
No,
No.
no.
Then I will transform back, and I will cast Cure Wounds on him.
Wonderful.
Oh.
Sorry, not necrotic damage, force damage.
Boss, we've got it.
Wonderful. Who's staying?
Oh, it's him.
That would be me.
Good. Goodbye.
Bye.
I tried.
The rest of the you feel the connection to Velkair cut off,
Was it
And-
full free will or?
and immediately transfer to the Morgoth next to you. And the remaining 5 of you vanish in a flash of white light.
Pleasure doing
Just go
business
gone.
with ya.
See ya.
And
Waving to him.
you find yourself back at the cliff face, and you watch the island just disappear. The masks are gone.
Oh.
Are the faces gone?
Their faces are still there.
Okay.
Maybe the top layer came off, but
Slightly more ghoul sized, whatever.
there's a flash of red light, and you watch the island just disappear again. It's completely gone. The bat's gone with
I'm
it.
flick a coin at where the island
It
was.
goes straight down the cliff face.
Do we have the Enigma Rock?
Yes,
You do.
I have it.
Yeah. And Velkair is standing there with you. He reaches out, takes it, and then he disappears. But he leaves you guys there.
Am I still,
Oh, for fuck's
am I
sakes.
still unconscious?
You got
Cure
cure
wounds?
wounded.
Okay, that actually went through. Cool.
Yes,
Yeah, you got 11 hit points.
it
Ooh, a
did
third.
because you were given the effects of a spell prior to leaving.
Right.
In fact, he's probably at this point he's cast it on you probably about 30 days. But does it become permanent on a person? I don't remember. Whatever. So there we go.
I guess we're fucking walking back then, aren't we?
Yes.
He didn't tell us to return.
Assume the position.
he didn't. But you can't go anywhere
Why not?
because you're zombies. There we go. That is the end of the one shot. Velkair Part 2.
To be honest, I actually think having that guy as a master is better because I'm not going to be sent into some awful dungeon where I'll get more holes in me. I know what the master expects and what's wanted, and I get to hunt down asshole adventurers who keep suggesting to put my foot into things.
We're not arsehole adventurers, we're forced adventurers.
Yeah.
We're kind of forced
We
into
did.
this
Yeah.
situation.
Still arseholes though.
On the downside of that, you are going to have to go through an entire dungeon that you don't know. You have to go through each trap to get to some places.
I'm sure he'll tell me.
And
Alright.
also,
Fine.
those adventurers are going to try and put more holes in your feet.
Yes, but I prefer this master anyway. He
That's
won't send me to places I don't know.
So yeah, so cool. That wraps up the thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Heather, for joining us. I
And
hope you were-
Parsnip.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you, Parsnip.
Yeah,
Woo!
Parsnip had a rough time. Oh yeah, I told you she would come eventually and invade.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
fair. But cool. So yeah, go look out in the description. We'll put in all the links for the Valkyrie's stuff. Hopefully we'll see you in some of the other things we do. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in our next video. Goodbye.